Hey guys, it's Phae and this is Day with Phae. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Fleur and Bee skincare collection. This is a 2-week review. I like to do 4-week reviews typically. So once the 4 weeks have completed officially, I'll have it commented down below. It'll be a pinned comment for you guys so you can know my using the routine for a whole month. Now I do want to disclaim real quickly that I did receive these products for free, but I always keep it 100% honest with you, and I am making a pledge to work with companies that I align with, and I really like what Fleur and Bee is about. It's all vegan. I'm really trying hard where all the products that I buy from are vegan, cruelty-free, and I also really like that they donate 1% of their sales to help distribute menstrual hygiene products to girls in need, which is super awesome. Maybe in the future they can up that percentage as the company grows. Timestamps are going to be in the description below because there's going to be a lot of information thrown at you. It's going to tell you when each product begins, when I talk about their ingredients, and all that jazz. So I have the face cream, the rose water toner, the vitamin C serum, and the eye cream. My original routine is linked down in the description below, so if you're looking for that, it's there. But basically I take my double cleansing and I do rose water toner, and then I put on the vitamin C serum. I wait like a minute or two for it to absorb into my skin. Then in the morning I will put on my sulfur lotion that my dermatologist prescribed me, and at night instead of that I do Differin and benzoyl peroxide, mix those two together, and that goes in that place. And then after that I do face cream and I add a little bit of rosehip seed oil, and then after that I put on the eye cream. And so first of all, let's talk about the packaging. The packaging is cute AF. Aside from the face toner, which is a type of plastic, the rest of the products use glass, which is super awesome because glass is easily recyclable, so it's definitely eco-conscious, even though packaging can be recycled as well. So first up, we're gonna talk about the toner. I think that this is my favorite thing out of the whole entire collection. I love how refreshing it feels when I put it on my face. It feels like a nice little pick-me-up, a little TLC moment for my face. I'm feeling calm, I'm feeling centered when I put this on. So typically what people use toner for is to basically balance the pH of your skin, because some people use cleansers that are higher than their skin's natural pH, so this kind of restores that. Now I use cleansers that are similar to my skin's pH, so I don't really need to have a toner, but it is a little nice pick-me-up. It says that it is an ultimate refreshment. It definitely does refresh your face, and it will remove dirt and oil. So I do double cleansing, so I'm pretty clean. I guess if you don't do double cleansing, you will notice it, and it minimizes the appearance of pores. Now, I don't really like to obsess with how my pore size is, just because I feel like if I look at my skin too much like that, I don't know, it just gives me bad self-image. So I never really pay attention to if it increases or minimizes my pore size. So this is a very simple formulation. It's just purified water, or I guess distilled water, and hydro essential rose flower oil. So what's the difference between distilled water and just your average ordinary water that you get from the tap? So distilled water basically has more of a pH that is similar to your skin than your average like tap water, and basically it is rid of the impurities that you would find in your normal tap water. So that's the difference. Okay, next we're gonna look at hydro essential rose flower oil. Now there's definitely mixed results when it comes to the rose oil. One of the positive things that people experience is that it can be soothing for your skin, but on the flip side, your skin can be aggravated by the rose oil. I personally didn't experience any aggravation whatsoever. I'm telling you, this was one of my favorite things from the whole entire collection. So I personally didn't experience anything, but not all skin is created equally. So my recommendation to you is introduce products slowly into your routine. One thing that I do is put it on the back of your hand, see if you have an allergic reaction, if you will. And if that passes, then do behind your ear. This is especially if you have sensitive skin, just because behind your ear is more similar to the skin on your face. And if that passes, see how it is for a week, and if it's good, then you're not going to be aggravated by it. The thing is if you introduce a bunch of things all at once in your skincare regimen and you break out, you're not going to know what product broke you out unless you isolate it and see how you do from then on. So yeah, overall, I give this specific product a 5 out of 5. I truly love it. It is a little bit of TLC for me in the morning. Next up, we're going to be talking about Nectar of the Sea Rejuvenating Vitamin C Serum. One of the things to look out for when you're looking for a vitamin C serum, something that's glass, something that's dark, and I would keep it in the fridge just so that way, since vitamin C is so unstable, I really recommend putting this in the fridge just to keep it as long as possible. And actually they say that on the bottle as well, which is cool. But it's glass, which is a good thing, and it's in a dark bottle, which is a good thing, which just means it's going to be more stable than if it were in a translucent plastic bottle, if you will. So I personally really loved the consistency of this. It did not smell bad whatsoever. Typically vitamin C serums can smell like hot dog water, but I had no smells of that whatsoever. In fact, it smells a lot like orange, so that's really nice and pleasant. And I like how they call it nectar of the sea because it does have a little bit of a honey like consistency. But personally, I really liked it. A lot of people don't know when to use vitamin C in their routine, and I've said this a million times before, but I personally like to use them in the morning and at night. Doing it in the morning protects you from the sun exposure as much as possible, and doing it at night kind of undoes any damage that you did experience from those sorts of UV rays. That's why I do it twice a day, but if it's your first time, I would say do once every other day, one time a day, and then do once a day, one time a day, and then gradually go to 2 times because some people can experience like irritation when they do too much all at once. So you just want to gradually get your skin there. So we're gonna go down the list of ingredients, but we're gonna focus on the main 4, and I'm gonna skip water. So first of all, you have sodium ascorbyl phosphate, which is the vitamin C. So this is a really good form of vitamin C, and basically what it does is it functions as an antioxidant and is potentially effective for brightening your skin and basically just making your skin tone even and all like one texture. If you do have acne prone skin, like you could break out with vitamin C. That's why you definitely want to have like acne fighting products in your regimen. So that's definitely one thing to note because Fleur and Bee as of now doesn't have something that's acne fighting specifically. And also vitamin C is typically really good when it's paired with vitamin E, and this also has vitamin E in the form of tocopherol acetate. Vitamin E is enhanced even further when it's paired with ferulic acid, and this has ferulic acid, so that's really good. Now I'm going to focus on the organic aloe vera leaf juice. So basically this is really good if you have dry skin and reduces flakiness in your skin. So very good, very healing. Glycerin is basically an emollient. It just hydrates your skin. It does a bunch of good stuff and it helps your skin stay moisturized, which is all good. And then lastly, I know I said I was gonna do 4, but I'm doing like 7 from this, but we're gonna talk about jojoba oil, because I know when people see oil, they're like, oh my God, is this gonna break me out? But on a scale of 0 to 5, 5 being super comedogenic and can cause breakouts, and 0 to not comedogenic whatsoever, jojoba oil is a comedogenic rating of 2. So it's not that likely to cause breakouts, but definitely patch test it, slowly introduce into your routine. You know what I'm gonna say. I really do love the vitamin C serum formulation. I like how it feels on my face. I think it is my favorite vitamin C serum that I've tried so far. So I'm gonna definitely be keeping it into my routine. So I give this one a 5 out of 5, and on to the next. The next product I'm gonna talk about is the Creme de la Creme Moisturizing Face Cream. This is the face moisturizing cream, and I do have dry skin, but I think that this moisturizer is perfect for the winter time if you're really up north and you struggle with extreme dry skin, because holy crap, this is super moisturizing and thick. I basically have to use just a little pea drop for, I live in humid Florida, you know? I would like for Fleur and Bee to come out with a thinner moisturizer, but I mean, it does exactly what the name of it says. It's creme de la creme. It's creamy, it's super moisturizing, like it's got you know what I'm saying? I'm not a huge fan of when moisturizers are in the tub just because I have to go in there and touch it so much. But yeah, it's super creamy. Honestly, I would love this to be in some sort of hand cream because it is super moisturizing, but it is a little bit too thick for, like I said, humid Florida. So that being said, it does go down to like a 4 out of 5 for me, just because of that. When I add like a pea-sized amount with my rosehip seed oil, it's a perfect consistency for me. That's one way to make it work out if you live in a humid environment. So we'll talk about the ingredients again. Glycerin, which I talked about before. It moisturizes your face and keeps it moisturized. And then you also have, oh what up, you also have vitamin C up in here, which again has been shown to have brightening effects on your face and making your skin an even texture. And then you have organic sunflower seed oil. And sunflower seed oil is an emollient, which again is just moisturizing. This is a moisturizer, so I totally expect there to be a lot of moisturizing ingredients in here. It's super good for dry skin. Sunflower seed oil has a comedogenic rating between 0 and 2, so again, probably not gonna break you out, but always safe to patch test. And as I was also mentioning earlier, that vitamin C is more enhanced when it's paired with vitamin E, and this does have vitamin E in it in the form of tocopherol and tocopherol acetate. It also has cetyl alcohol, which a lot of people are like, what? Alcohol is so dry. But it's a common misconception with this ingredient, but this ingredient is actually very hydrating and pretty awesome. And lastly, I'm going to talk about stearic acid. And stearic acid is also an emulsifier, an emollient. It keeps your skin moisturized and stays that way. So basically this just has a chock full of really good moisturizing things for you. And holy cow, is it moisturizing. So I definitely recommend stocking up on this when it's winter time. And lastly, we have the Eyes Baby Anti-Aging Eye Cream. Now, my first impressions of this is I absolutely love the consistency it is under my eyes. It's definitely not thick, it's not thin or anything like that. It's just right. I take a dab on my fourth finger because it allegedly you have the least amount of pressure on there and you don't want to put too much pressure under your eyes. So you just go dab, 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 yeah, you're good. And I actually do this twice a day as it says. Normally I would do it in the morning, but now I'm doing twice a day. This is truly my favorite eye cream that I put on my face. So when we look at the ingredients, we already talked about glycerin. We already talked about sunflower seed oil, stearic acid, and cetyl alcohol. Basically, all those things are super moisturizing for your skin and do a lot of great things to keep it moisturized. It also has vitamin E in it, which is really good at keeping your skin tone even. And it has I never can say this right, niacinamide, maybe that's right. And niacinamide is really good at dulling the fine lines under your face or even just like preventing that, because really like anti-aging is more of a preventative thing. But basically that ingredient is probably one of the holy grail ingredients in skincare at the moment. It's really good at reducing the appearance of large pores, making your skin tone even, reducing fine lines, reducing your dullness, making you look like a even textured queen basically. I personally really do like this a lot. I give it a 5 out of 5. So that's the whole entire review of Fleur and Bee's skincare lineup. I truly enjoy it, and like I said, this is just a 2-week review, so when you want my full month-long review, it's going to be pinned, it's going to be the top comment. But I am pretty confident that I'm going to continue liking this because I had no breakouts. Usually I'll experience that within a week or two if something's not working. So I definitely recommend you guys try this out. Let me know what you think about it when you try it out. So if you want to try it out but you don't really want to commit or you don't want to spend a lot of money, you can actually get a sample pack for $5, which is pretty cool. I highly recommend doing that and just seeing how your face feels. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. What do you guys want me to review in the future? I would love to hear your thoughts. If this is your first time to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. All you have to do is click my face here, or you can watch some of my other skincare videos that are pretty informational. I hope you guys genuinely have a really good rest of your day. Bye!